Pride tastes much better than cup of noodles or instant lunch, with lots more meat and vegetables. So why settle for boring? Gourmet Pride, now only 59 cents at all participating Long's drugstores.
Drugs and Religion, Wednesday at 10.
Hidden in this jumble of letters is the name of the man who directed Jaws and E.T. Can you find it? Now you see it. That's how we play. Now, you see it. Now you see it. And here's the host of our show, Chuck Henry.
Thank you. Nice to see you out there this morning, and good morning to all of you, and welcome to Now You See It. Let's begin by welcoming our two players. We've got Carol and Renee. Hi, Carol. How are you?
Chuck, fine. How are you? Hi, Chuck.
How are you? Nice firm handshake. This is Carol Jaffe.
Yes.
And for 35 years, Carol has been probably one of the most important jobs anybody could ever have. That's a teacher, right? What do you teach?
Well, right now, Chuck, I teach the pre-kindergarten, the 4-year-olds, but I have taught kindergarten first and special education.
Ah, you like those little kids, huh?
Yeah, I love them.
They never seem like they're too much of a handful for you?
No.
Never?
No.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see a teacher that really likes her job.
Yeah, really
and here
nice.
we have Renee West.
That's right.
And you're a new lawyer, I understand.
Yes, I am. I graduated last May, took the bar in July, and found out while I was doing an internship in Europe that I passed the bar first time out.
Well, I bet you that made you happy.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's a tough thing to do.
Yes, it is.
And any hobbies on the side we should know about?
Yes, I also make gourmet cheesecakes on the side, and I collect shoes and sunglasses.
Oh, I hope these are non-fattening cheesecakes.
Yes, I even use the low-fat
I've been trying to find a non-fattening cheesecake for a long time. Well, good luck to both of you, Renee and Carol.
Thank you.
First of all, let's take a look at our game board. Now you see it. Audience, we're going to let you continue to see the board, but for the players, the board will vanish. You do get a look at it again after I ask each question. Every answer starts at 100 points, but we deduct 15 points for every second you use trying to find the answer. Understand? Okay, let's begin. Here's our first question. Every single day, the Sultan of what tiny Asian country becomes $110 million richer? Carol.
Line 1.
Line 1?
Brunei.
Brunei is correct. In fact, he's got so much money that he earns $500,000 a day just in interest.
Oh, my.
That's a lot. Okay. Now, you've got 80 points on the clock. That now goes on to your score. Remember, the first player to reach 1,000 points wins the game and then goes on to meet our returning champion. Next question. If all the hamburgers sold by McDonald's were laid end to end, they would go from here to where 17 times? Carol.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Moon.
That's right again. Another 90 points onto your score, Carol. Takes your total now to 170. Now, speaking of McDonald's, how many days does it take McDonald's to sell 1 billion hamburgers? Renee.
Line 1.
Line 1.
8.
That's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Carol, and if you give me the right answer. Speaking of McDonald's, how many days does it take McDonald's to sell 1 billion hamburgers? Carol.
80.
That's right. Line 1, 80. You almost had it, but they couldn't sell 1 billion hamburgers in 8 days. It's 80 days. You get the 75 points. You now have 245. A major sport in China is to watch two creatures fight to the death. What two creatures? Carol.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Crickets.
That's correct. Crickets. In fact, one cricket named Genghis Khan, I understand, made $90,000 before someone squashed him.
Oh, my.
Whoa.
This is the only show where you're going to find a fact like that, friends. I guarantee you. Disney World is the #1 destination for what group of people? Hey, nobody found it. I'll tell you the answer could be found on line 2 for 25 points. If you think you know it, buzz in. Renee.
Honeymooners.
That's right. Line 2, honeymooners. Okay, you're on the board with 25 points. Way to go, Renee. Now you're going to fight back.
Yeah.
What children's show host got thrown off the air for telling kids to send him the green pictures of Lincoln from Daddy's wallet? Carol.
Line 4.
Line 4 is incorrect. Renee, I'll repeat the question for you. What children's show host got thrown off the air for telling kids to send him the green pictures of Lincoln from Daddy's wallet? Okay, nobody got it. It's on line 3. You may be too young for this, Renee. It's Soupy Sales. Sales is what we're looking for. Soupy, wacky Soupy Sales. You didn't even know Soupy Sales.
I said, who's that?
You said, who's that?
Sorry.
I hope he's not watching. But he was very funny. He was very funny.
Yeah.
What sticky stuff was used in ancient Egypt to embalm mummies? Carol.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Honey.
That's what they use, and that's worth another 75 points onto your score, Carol. You now have 405. What island is the #1 destination for tourists who visit Hawaii? Renee.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Maui.
That's the island. Maui, get 80 points there and takes your total now to 105. Until he was an adult, Chuck Norris claims he suffered severely because he was extremely what? Carol.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Shy.
That's right. Shy. That's worth another 80 points onto your score, Carol. You now have 485. What tree was First Lady Helen Taft so fond of that she had 3,500 of them planted along the banks of the Potomac? Renee.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Cherry.
Sure, that's it.
Okay.
The cherry tree. And that's worth 70 points. You now have 175. If you give a baby pigeon to a fancy chef, he'll cook you what special delicacy? Renee.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Squab.
That's correct. That's worth 90 points. You now have 265. Now we're at the end of the first round, players. We'll be back with a brand new game board. More questions after this, so stay with us. You're doing very well, and you are catching up. You are catching up, Renee. Hang in there.
If you treat your hemorrhoidal problems with a cream, try new Preparation H Cream, a soothing cream with a pleasant scent. It helps shrink swelling of tissues as it often relieves pain and itching for hours. New Preparation H Cream from doctor-recommended Preparation H.
Vitamin E. Now it's in a unique soap from Jergens. It's Jergens Vitamin E and Lanolin Soap, a soap for soft, healthy-looking skin. So try Vitamin E and Lanolin Soap from Jergens.
Join Joe Fonzie and friends for a swing at the big leagues, Giants Fantasy Camp. Tonight at 6 on Channel 5, your Bay Area sports station. The A's meet the Yankees Friday at 4:30.
Hey, welcome back to Now You See It. We're here with our two players. We got Carol in the lead with 485 points, and Renee, you're making a run at it now, Renee. You've got 265 points. Remind you, the first player to reach 1,000 points wins the game, then goes on to meet our returning champion and perhaps play for $30,000. That's what we've got up there today. Okay, let's take a look at a new game board because we have to do this before we can get up there. And our first question. In what country is it considered immoral for an unmarried couple to hold hands in public? Carol.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Iran.
That's right. And that's worth another 85 points onto your score, Carol, which brings your total to 570. What might a Brahmin say when he meets up with a Hereford? Renee.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Moo.
Yeah, they're two cows. They go moo. That's worth 85 points. And you've got 350, and you're moving up. Which member of the Kennedy clan received Washington's Gay Young Bachelor Award in 1951? Renee.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Jack.
That's correct. That's another 85 points, Renee. And now you have 435. Speaking of the Kennedys, according to Christina Onassis, which Kennedy became a vulture at the mention of money? Carol.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Jackie.
That's correct, and that's worth 95 points, Carol. Your total now is 665. What legendary comedian has 6.5 million jokes cataloged in his computer? Renee.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Burl.
Milton Berle. That's correct, and that's worth 60 points. That's a lot of jokes. What does actress Marlee Matlin do in her latest movie that she's never done in a film before? Renee.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Speak.
Speak. Another 90 points onto your score, which brings your total now to 585. Carol, you're still in the lead with 665. That sound means that we're running out of time, so what we're going to do is we're going to double the point value on every question. Remember, the first player to reach 1,000 points wins the game, and we're starting out at 200 points. So here we go. What little green guy first appeared on TV's Howdy Doody before he got his own series? Carol.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Gumby.
Gumby, and that's worth 195 points, Carol. And that means you have 855. So it's possible that you could win on this next question. Mayan Indians made waterproof shoes by dipping their feet in the sap from what tree? Renee.
Line 1.
Line 1 is incorrect, so I'll repeat the question for Carol, and you're playing for 160 points. What Mayan Indians made waterproof shoes by dipping their feet in the sap from what tree? Carol.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Rubber.
Rubber. You got it. Congratulations, Carol. Renee. Valiant effort there. You almost did it. Nice little comeback at the end, and we do have some nice parting gifts for you. Now, Carol, would you please join me over here? Because in just a moment, you're going to have a chance to meet our returning champion and perhaps play today for $30,000. You could use that, right?
You better believe it.
Okay. We'll be right back with that after these messages. Stay with us.
I love them dearly, but I love them 25% less than I used to.
I can't tell you how much I love these guys, but I can tell you it's 25% less than before.
Love your family 25% less with Fleischmann's Light. 25% less fat, salt, and calories than regular margarine. 0 cholesterol and 100% delicious.
I love him with all my heart, but today that's 25% less.
Fleischmann's Light. Love your family 25% less.
Right now, you're just 90 seconds away from Chef Boyardee Beef Ravioli. Or 90 seconds away from Chef Boyardee Beefaroni. Introducing new microwave meals, only from Chef Boyardee. Just pull open, put the plastic top back on, and pop in your microwave. 90 seconds later, Chef Boyardee pasta, hot and tasty, and with no messy cleanup. Try Chef Boyardee's new microwave meals, and thank goodness, in just 90 seconds.
Nothing can take a kid's eyes away from new Jell-O 1, 2, 3 dessert. Nothing. After all, what could compete with a dessert that actually forms 3 layers right before your eyes? A creamy layer, a fluffy layer, a layer of fruity gelatin. Nothing competes with a show like that. New Jell-O 1, 2, 3. The only dessert that tops itself.
At Bengay, we wondered if the millions who use our original product for minor arthritis pain would also accept Bengay Warming Ice, our cool gel. Well, in just 1 year, it became the fastest-growing product of its kind. Bengay Warming Ice.
Oh, this salad is great. Oh, this is sensational. You know, well, it's stupendous. I tell you what. Oh, bagels. Oh. Even better.
Bacony Bacos makes every bite better.
Make a break for the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
Welcome back to Now You See It. We've got Carol Jaffe up here who, how'd you like that first game?
Oh, I loved it.
Renee was a good competitor, wasn't she?
She sure was.
She gave it a good try, but you came out on top, which means you have a chance now to meet our returning champion. Say hello to Kenny Hines. Come on up, Kenny. What's good? Kenny. Hi. Good luck.
Thank you.
Now, Kenny has what you'd like to get.
Yes.
A little money, right? Now,
yes.
Kenny already has $5,500 here on Now You See It. And today, we're going to be playing in the championship round up there, in the solo game, for $30,000. $30,000. So one of these two players is going to go up there and a good chance at that $30,000. I know you'd be kind of anxious to get some of that loot, wouldn't you, Kenny?
Definitely.
Yeah, he's been thinking about that for a long time. Okay, good luck to both of you. Let's show the audience our game board. This board is worth $200. On the board are 6 words that fit into our first category, real and fictional princes. Okay? First player to find a word associated with a category will take control. You both have your hands on the buzzers. Ready? Go. Carol.
Line 1, charming.
That's what we're looking for. Okay, that's one of the names we're looking for. There are 5 more that fit into the category. They're on the board. If you can find them all in 20 seconds, you'll get the $200. Remember, again, the category real and fictional names. Ready, Carol? Go.
Line 2, Andrew.
That's 1.
Line 3, Philip.
That's 2.
Line 4, Valiant.
That's 3. There are 2 more.
Line 2, Rainier.
That's 4. There's 1 more.
Line 3, Albert.
That's all of them. There are no more. Got $200, just like that. Okay, you're on the board first with the $200. Remember, only the winner gets to keep their money. Yes. Now, she just went right through that. So smooth. We're going to see what Kenny can do. We've got a new board and a new category. Things you do to a turkey. Okay, and we're playing for $300, but first, for control. Ready? Go. Kenny.
Line 1, roast.
Yeah, you'd roast a turkey. That's one of the things you're doing. You would do. Now, there are 5 more answers up there. Give them to me in 20 seconds, and you'll be on the board with $300. Things you do to a turkey. Ready? Go.
Line 1, stuff.
That's 1.
Line 2, baste.
That's 2.
Line 3, carve.
That's 3. There are 2 more.
Line 2, eat.
That's 4. 1 more.
Line 4, pluck.
That's all you can do to a turkey. Hey, we've got some great players here. Great players. Carol's got $200. Kenny's got $300. We're playing to 1,000. New board, new category. U.S. presidents with facial hair. Okay? And this is worth $400. See who gets control. Ready? Go. Kenny.
Line 1, Hayes.
That's correct. Hayes is one of the presidents we're looking for. There are 5 more. Give them to me in 20 seconds. You'll have a commanding lead there with another $400. Ready? Go.
Line 2, Garfield.
That's 1.
Line 3, Grant.
That's 2.
Line 4, Harrison.
That's 3. 2 more.
Line.
Oh, Kenny was intent. Boy, you were staring down that board. All right, we're looking for U.S. presidents with facial hair. Carol, I'll recap the answers that Kenny gave us. He found Hayes, Garfield, Grant, and Harrison. There are 2 more names up there. Just give me 1 in 5 seconds, and you'll get the money. Ready? Go. Time ran out. Kenny, you get the $400. You now have $700. The names we didn't find on line 1, there was Arthur, and line 3 was Taft. Taft, husband of the woman who planted all the cherry trees on the Potomac. Remember that from the earlier game?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a new game board. It's worth $500, and this time the category is board games. Board games. Okay, we're playing for control first. Ready? Go. Carol.
Line 4, checkers.
It's one of the games that we're looking for, okay? Checkers. Now, you know what the situation here is. We're playing for $500. That would, of course, tie up the game because that would give you $700. But if you can't give them all 5 to me in 20 seconds, Kenny's going to have a chance, and that would give him the win, okay?
Do it.
So I don't want to put the pressure on you at all, Carol. You just
I'm
relax.
going to do it.
Okay. We're looking for board games. Ready? Go.
Line 3, Parcheesi.
That's 1.
Line 1, Risk.
That's 2.
Line 2, Clue.
That's 3. There are 2 more.
Line 4, Paycheck.
Ooh, okay. Now, here's the situation. Category is board games. We're playing for $500. First, let me recap the answers that Carol did find. She found checkers, Parcheesi, Risk, and Clue. 2 more board games on our board. Just give me 1 in 5 seconds. You get the $500, but more importantly, you get the win, and then a chance to play for $30,000. All right. Don't want to put any pressure on you at all.
I already got it.
Ready? Go.
Line 1, chess.
Chess, you got it. Congratulations, Kenny. On line 2, we had life on line 2. Well, Carol, boy, that was a close game. It really was.
Yeah.
And you were so methodical about coming up with those answers. You did a wonderful job. We've got some nice parting gifts for you.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good time
I
playing
had a
the game.
wonderful time.
Thank you,
Thank
Carol.
you.
All right, when we come back, Kenny, you're going to be playing our solo game. Today, it's worth $30,000. You could use that. You already got another $1,200 here. Yeah. Well, we're going to bankroll this guy for sure. Okay, stay with us. We'll be right back. got a cleaning section there. Is that
Just one person.
is that one person?
For a long time.
Introducing Color Carpet at Color Tile with our greatest Memorial Day sale ever. Come now and save on the biggest names in carpet in 1,000 beautiful colors. Save up to 41% on DuPont carpet, up to 35% on Monsanto wear-dated carpet and Zephron nylon carpet, and up to 34% on worry-free Anso 5 carpet. Plus, every low price includes padding. New Color Carpet, only at Color Tile. But hurry now. Savings end Monday at 9 p.m.
If you had sensitive skin like I do, which moisturizer would you choose? One for sensitive skin, or one created for sensitive skin by the people whose skincare treatment has kept more faces looking younger, smoother, sexier than any other in the world? I know which one I'd choose.
Introducing new white, fragrance-free oil of Olay for sensitive skin.
Grow old gracefully? Are you kidding?
You made these little chicken things.
I did. Have some more.
What?
Soap?
Soap. I think it's a dishwashing liquid.
It's not your fault. Sometimes dishwashing liquid doesn't rinse clean. But now there's new cleaner rinsing Joy. See the difference? After equal rinsing, new Joy rinses cleaner. No soapy residue, so there's nothing on dishes but the shine.
Everything okay? Perfect. Gorgeous table.
New cleaner rinsing Joy.
This house is so dirty. How will I ever get it clean?
Clean it fast.
More powerful than other leading liquids. Every drop dissolves tough dirt on contact.
Get it spick and span fast.
In bathrooms.
With spick and span liquid.
On floors. Now it's easy to get your whole home clean. Get it spick and span fast with new Spick and Span liquid.
Well, welcome back to Now You See It, and we're about to play our solo game with Kenny. Now, Kenny is, in case you forgot, he's a retired naval officer, and now he's moving into the field of writing. Going to write the great American novel or screenplay? Which is it?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Soon?
It's in the works.
Okay, very good. Now, you know, when you won the game down here, I heard a scream. One scream? I heard many screams, but it sounded like it was only coming from one person. Right. Is there someone here that would make that noise?
That's my sister Karen out there.
That's your sister Karen. What did you promise her? To split some of the winnings here, or what?
Throw a party in her honor.
Throw a party in Karen's honor. All right, okay. Well, Karen, if he gets the big money, the 30 grand, I want to see you up here, okay? We'll see what that scream looks like. But first, we have to take a look at our solo game board. Here you go, Kenny. Now you see it. And now you don't. I'll explain to you again what will happen. I'll ask you 10 questions. You have 60 seconds to answer as many of the questions as you can. I'll pay you $100 for every correct answer. If you can answer all 10 today, you walk out of here with an extra $30,000. As soon as you find an answer, you've got the electronic pen. You circle it, make a nice big circle, call the answer out loud so that we can hear it. Pass if you get stuck on a word. If there's more time, I'll come back and repeat the question. You understand all of that, right?
All of it.
Okay, best of luck. 30 grand here. The clock begins after I ask the first question. Popular in the 60s.
Bosco.
The Bluegrass State.
Kentucky.
Right. The Hoosier State.
Indiana. Indiana.
Right. Part of a bird.
Feathers. Feather.
Right. What witches cook in a cauldron?
Brew.
Right. First name of Superman's archenemy.
Lex.
Right. A famous grandma.
Moses.
Right. The junk bond king.
Pass.
A VCR button.
Rewind.
That's right. Robin Hood's friend, the friar.
Tuck.
Right. The junk bond king. The junk bond king.
Kyle.
Wrong. The junk bond king. So close. Okay, Kenny, you did a fine job, though. You got 9 correct at $100 apiece. That means you do have $900. Let's take a look at the one you didn't find. The junk bond king is Milken. Right there on line 1. Milken. Well, listen, You did great. You've got a lot of money. We're going to add up all your winnings. And, of course, tomorrow it just increases by another $5,000. So hopefully we'll be back up here to play for $35,000. We'll be right back after this, so stay with us.
You may not have the time, like the folks in Hidden Valley, to raise your own lettuce or grow your own carrots. But if you just slow down a minute, you could make the same homemade salad dressing the you do. All it takes is a little milk, mayonnaise, and our special blend of herbs and spices to make creamy, fresh, homemade Hidden Valley Ranch. You may not live in Hidden Valley, but it's real easy to get a taste of it.
I just love these Ziploc pleated bags. They hold more, and they sit up, so they're easier to fill. They're also easier to empty.
Ziploc brand pleated freezer and storage bags. We've got the lock on food protection.
Friday, outsiders invade the underworld.
You must not be anywhere near.
I want to be by your side.
And Catherine is kidnapped. Beauty and the Beast. Then Tom Selleck gives romance new meaning. And adventure a whole new angle. High Road to China, Friday.
And the name that Kenny will never forget is Mike Milken, right? The Junk Bond King. Okay, Kenny, you do have a lot of money, though. You got $7,600. Not bad. For your appearances here on Now You See It. And, of course, we'll be back again next time to play our solo game when it will be worth $35,000. Gotta get that one. Okay, keep the screaming sister in the audience. I'm Chuck Henry for Now You See It. So long, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive from Oneida Silversmith's elegant stainless serving trays in the Golden Royal Chippendale pattern, and a beautiful set of steak knives from Oneida Silversmith's, and Waverly wall coverings designed to beautify and customize your home. Choose from the Centennial Celebration from Waverly, and Theragram M multivitamins from Squibb, rich in B-complex and biotin that turn food into energy. Help unleash your energy. And Pop Ice, delicious freeze-at-home treat, assorted fruit flavors, 18 bars per box, refreshing Pop Ice. And for quick, quiet cleanup, Bissell's Double Brush Classic sweeps all floors. The perfect companion to your vacuum cleaner by Bissell. And with its easy open pull-top lid, Star-Kissed Tuna is the perfect single-serving meal. Open here or anywhere, Star-Kissed Tuna. And a member of our studio audience will receive his and hers Classic Series Diamond Dial watches by Jules Jurgensen. Elegantly styled, his with 20 genuine diamonds, hers with 10. The Classic Series by Jules Jurgensen.
Next, drug use and religion. Does the freedom of religion include the right to use illegal drugs? Find out more on People Are Talking next.
From Television City in Hollywood, this is Don Morrow speaking for Now You See It, a Mark Benson television production.
Saturday on Paradise.
Money, please?
An attempted robbery brings trouble for Amelia.
You planning on taking the Bradleys on all by yourself?
Then, on Jesse Hawks, Cody is taken hostage in a desperate game for big-time stakes.
You hurt my son, I'll track you down and kill you.
It's all Saturday.
This is CBS.
People come to Great America to ride in vehicles like this. And this. But the best way to get to Great America is with one like this. Because now at Lucky, there's another way to save. With coupons good for $3 off Great America general admission. And each coupon is good for up to 6 people. So before you get into one of these, get behind one of these at Lucky, where saving is the greatest attraction of all.
Kentucky Fried Chicken has a fresh meal deal. For just $2.99, you get 3 pieces of chicken, juicy and hot. Fresh biscuit, fresh coleslaw. You really get a lot. For a fresh meal deal, just cross the road to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And this. But the best way to get to Great America is with one.